You must have a relationship with God, or you cannot know God. There is no way academically you can know God. I was asked to minister in the theological college in Rwanda in Africa. So I walked in there to the fourth-year students, and I said to them, I said, you people here, you are studying theology. They said, yes, sir. I said, theology is the study of God. They said, yes, sir. I said, well, tell me, how do you study God? And somebody lifted up a Bible. I said, you mean to tell me you study a book in order to know God? I said, yes, sir. I said, impossible. It's impossible. Why? How can you know somebody that you can't even see just by reading a book? You cannot. How would you know whether that person loved you or not just by reading a book? Oh, it says God is love. It says God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. You say, well, that's how I know God loves me. What, just because there's a verse in the Bible? That's not good enough. You got married, obviously. That's a relationship. You could never have known this woman as you know her now unless you'd been married. You know, if you just passed her in the street or something, you would not know her. You might have recognized her or something, but you wouldn't know her. You see? When I married my wife, I wanted to know her. And I did. And I do. In fact, I know my wife like nobody on this earth knows her. I'm the only one that knows my wife. That's the Greek word gnosis. When the Apostle Paul said that I might know him and the power of his resurrection, to know God, that's the word gnosis, K-N-O-S-I-S. Do you know what that means? That is not academic knowledge. That's not reading the Bible to try and know God. That word means to know God the same way that you know your wife. Think about it. That's exactly what that word means. In fact, in Genesis chapter 4 and verse 1, you find the word there in the Hebrew language, but it's the same word. What's he say? And Adam knew his wife. That's it. And you have to know God the same way. You say, but God is God. I mean, I can't marry God like that, you know, and know her like that. Spiritually, you can. Spiritually, you can. Because you are spirit, and God is spirit. And the Apostle Paul said, he that's joined to a harlot is one flesh. Or going back to Genesis chapter 2, God said, for this cause would a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two would become one flesh. But Paul said in 1 Corinthians 6, he that is joined to the Lord is one spirit. For the Spirit of God, which is God, is the Spirit that dwells in you. It's the Spirit that dwells in you. It's the same Spirit. Isn't that incredible? Therefore, those spirits are one. And that is a relationship that will eclipse any other relationship that you have on the earth. All right, now we've been around a lot here just talking about this, who you are and so on, because this is important. Because unless you understand this, then you will not understand how to walk with God. You'll not understand what God wants you to do. So the Lord appeared to Abram here in verse 7 of chapter 12 and said to him, unto thy seed will I give this land. This is the land of Canaan. And there he builded an altar unto the Lord who appeared unto him. Unto thy seed will I give this land. Chapter 15, Genesis chapter 15, and verse 13, and the Lord said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs. What is this seed? The Christ that is in you is just a seed until that seed has been given life. Because a seed, I can hold a seed in my hand like, say, a mango seed, a big seed, a mango seed. And I say to you, what do you have in your hand? I say, I've got a tree. You say, no, you've only got a seed. Ah, but you see, in that seed, there is a tree. I've got hundreds and maybe thousands of mangoes in my hand. No, you've only got a seed. Yeah, but see, the mangoes are in the seed. In other words, the seed represents the tree, represents the fruit, and everything else. Okay, the Christ in you is a seed. This is the basic reason why the Christ does not function through us. We need to know this. Christ is a seed. Psalm 22, the psalmist says, a seed shall be counted as a generation to serve God. A seed. The seed of God is Christ. He's the seed of God. Now, if we go over to the New Testament and 1 Corinthians chapter 15, and this is what the Apostle Paul says, verse 45, the first man, Adam, was a living soul, but the last Adam, that was Jesus Christ, he became the last Adam. The last Adam is a life-giving spirit. See that? The last Adam is a life-giving spirit. The first Adam is a living soul. That's what we all became. We all became a living soul. When the woman was taken out of the man in Genesis chapter 2, that was an allegory. That was not literal, because it's not possible for anybody to divide spirit. Spirit is male and female functioning together as one. That's why God created you. Before God created you, or before he could create you, what did he do? Did he chase around heaven looking for a woman? No, sir. James chapter 1 and verse 18, the Apostle James says that of his own will God begat you. Of his own will. God didn't need anybody to procreate, because spirit is male and female. As a matter of fact, it was not God's original intention that children should be born of an egg and a sperm, as they are today. God's intention was given to Adam. God said, Adam, I want you to be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth.